We're starting a 24-hour news channel. First of its kind, GNN.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
All right, they're getting the news team back together in Anchorman 2. The legend continues.
Our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, loved the first one and is here with his review of the sequel. We are highly, highly anticipating what you think about this.
It's a good play on the industry, and so there's a lot of industry jokes that the three of us will get, and it wasn't as good as the first one, though. It was good. It was funny. There's a lot of laughs and, you know, one-liners that are sure to be repeated over and over. But it just wasn't as good as the first one. I mean, it's fun to see the guys getting back together from the original cast, the Channel 9 news team. But it just, I don't think it just rose to the level of a classic.
But that will not steal the thunder, because I
it'll
know
still
this
do
has
well.
been anticipated since probably last year.
Right, since we knew it was being made, I think. And in this one, basically, Ron, you know, he lost his job as the anchorman, and now they're in New York, and him and his wife are the news team in New York, and they think that they're moving up to the top. And that's when things hit bottom for Ron. As we saw in the first one, he kind of goes through this whole struggle, and then he tries to get back to his, the reason he says God put him on earth is to read the news and have salon quality hair.
Salon quality hair.
So the whole group gets back together and heads to New York, and they join this 24-hour news network, which is kind of the beginning of like a CNN or an MSNBC in the early stages of that industry.
Yeah.
So last night the cast was on with Juliana Rancic, and they were talking about the possibility of a sequel even after this. Do you ever see that coming, or do you not think this will do that well?
If it makes enough money to make a profit, I think we'll see that. I mean, the marketing on this movie has been so crazy on almost every news network, local and national. Yeah. It's kind of a red flag, like I've mentioned before with movies. There's so much, it's like it's almost diluted how much we've heard about this movie going into it, which is kind of a red flag, which I went into it with higher expectations. I think if you temper your expectations, you'll enjoy the movie. Just know that it's goofy, it's fun, it's PG-13, so there is some raunchy humor in there.
It is a little tough when you
know
love
what you're going into.
a movie so much, like the first one, and then you go in, it's a tough standard to beat.
So just know what you're getting into.